on the show once more.
Thank you.
And as their mouthpiece, we would like to find out from you. Why are you so passionate about life? Everything about you is life. Live your God dream, a life well. We want to find out, why are you so passionate about life?
I am passionate about life because that is the reason why we are here. We are here in this life drama to play our authentic part in this life drama to make this whole drama a beautiful story. And if you fail to play your part, life will question you. And therefore, I am passionate about that and support other people to find how they can also play their part and make this world beautiful for all of us to enjoy in it.
Beautiful. Viewers and listeners, I know some emotions have been elicited in you, and you are wanting for more. So without wasting much time, let's give you the platform. Let's understand why life should be well lived.
Beautiful. Thank you so much. And I appreciate you and the work you do, and your lovely listeners and viewers all over the world. Together we make this world a beautiful and a better place. So I welcome you to Ethereum Mission, the Center for Spiritual Empowerment. Our vision is that of a unified world in which everyone is a catalyst that is activating and promoting the innate good in one another. Just imagine if we are in a world where I can see the good you are and you can see the good I am, and each one of us is passionate about calling forth and helping each other's good manifest in this world. What a beautiful paradise it will be. All of us supporting ourselves to become one great bundle of goodness. This is the world it was meant to be. And this is what Ethereum Mission seeks to promote. So to want to participate with us such that you become this focused and concerned about how you can impact life beautifully, you can locate us in Ghana, our headquarters, which is located on the General Ankara High Street, right? And our contact is 0548 177 633 on the General Ankara High Street, just after or adjacent the Gold filling station. You'll find us there. Or you can also WhatsApp us on 0264 177 633. Also, if you would want to support this worthy cause, you are most welcome. This is what it means to be a partaker of life and the promoter of good causes. So if you've been watching us and this message inspires you and nourishes you, it is your opportunity to say, I bless and I grow such teachings such that lots of people would benefit from it. So we appreciate your donations coming in. And if you'd also want to participate with us and you're in Takoradi, you can find us on Dave Street in Anaji Estate. Dave Street in Anaji Estate, and the contact to get us is on 0561 166 330. In Kumasi, you can also find us on at Adiembra at the Derba Court Hotel behind Dr. Badu. Adiembra Derba Court Hotel behind Dr. Badu. And our contact is 0561 166 331. In the UK, you can reach us at Goring Park, 58 Goring Park Avenue, Mitcham, Surrey. And the postcode is CR42DJ. Our contact for the UK branch is 020 0208, sorry, 6466129. So if you find yourself in any of these places, reach to us, and together we shall grow and make this world a paradise we've all been dreaming of. But today, last week I shared something about me, that which makes me live in time of adversity. And you'd wonder, like our host asked, why am I so passionate about life? And today I am here with you, a life well lived. A life well lived. It is ironical for humanity or people, we are all born into life and we are craving to have understanding of what our environment is. We are craving to have knowledge of how things work on the outside. We are craving to have doctorate degrees, PhDs in academia, all to do something on the environment. But this body, this life that we have, which represents God here on earth, we fail to study this life and body or personalities that we have. And therefore, majority of people lack knowledge of themselves and what they are endowed with and how they would use those endowed abilities to impact life. The only reason why we are here is that life is based on a principle. And the principle is that everything in life is a unit of life. Everything in life is a unit of life to evolve, to promote life. And so are we, humans, individuals, as units of life to evolve for the promotion of life. A child is born today, the child grows, acquires all the skills and abilities such that these skills are used to enhance life. But beyond the growing of the child is an inner, pure, authentic self of you, created after the image and likeness of God. And this is what we are to discover, who we are and what we are here to be. So, in this discussion, I would want us to be focusing on the fundamental principle of life, that we are all here. It is the fundamental principle of life. Everything together with we humans are all here as units of life to evolve for the promotion of life. You would wonder, how am I a unit of life? Truly, you are a unit of life. Each individual is a unique identity and representation of who and what God is, or the creative, love, intelligent spirit or presence that we choose to call God that created all of this universe. So we are here as units of life to evolve this aspect of us that is made after the image and likeness of God. And when we have activated those attributes that represent us as God, then we would use it to promote life. And this is where humanity has lost it. We're searching all around, leaving the core identity. Who are you? Have you bothered to ask yourself, who am I? What am I? And what am I here to do? You might have grown, acquired knowledge, and then been possibly acquired a profession as an accountant, and all your life you've been sitting in the office and then opening ledgers and doing all the transactions and putting your books in order, and it's time for you to retire, and at 60 you're going home. And most times that is when majority of people begin to feel empty. Did I really live me? Did I really live the purpose or the reason why I have been brought forth here? Majority begin to feel that they have not lived the life they were meant to be. And therefore, within the shortest possible time, they step into a state of depression because they are in state of anxiety, worry, and not knowing their charted course towards the end of their lives. So the fundamental principle of life that all is to discover is we are all here. I am reiterating that because if you know that and you accept that you are here as a unit of life, there are several units. A unit of life to evolve, to promote life. And the other person knows that I am also a unit of life to evolve, to grow, to abound in the attributes of God that I am, and to use it to promote life, then this world is going to be a beautiful paradise. How well have you known you? We don't know ourselves. We hardly know us. We are created and fashioned after this awesome, intelligent, creative, loving presence we choose to call God. And the shades of God as love could be care, could be joy, could be humility, could be peace, could be harmony. Have you discovered which of these you are? No. You're most times busy discovering things on the outside. And when you have lived your life to some degree, there's this sense of emptiness. So today, we have God in these three broad perspectives of love, intelligence, creativity, love, intelligence, and creativity. God as intelligence could be very analytical, could be very academic, could be very solution-oriented, could be very focused. Okay? Have you determined and discovered which aspect of God's intelligence you are endowed with? If you haven't, it is a question that you need to probe to yourself of what God's image am I created in and after? Or how or what God abilities do I have? If you haven't, this is your opportunity to begin to discover you in the perspective of God. How God fashioned you and what God intends you to be here to promote life. This is a question you need to find out and find the answers to them. In finding these, you would then discover how much of this have I really demonstrated for life, all of life around me to see and say, there goes the spirit of joy. Oh, there goes the spirit of peace. Wow, here comes the spirit of harmony. And in this confusion, we find ourselves in the presence of this person. I know there's going to be harmony. How well have you discovered you and impacted this nature of you to life? Life is only seeking that we make our contribution to life. What would it be if you should find or wake up one day and the sun never rises and it's all still so dark? What would you feel and begin to think? you would begin to question life. You would begin to be in wonder what is happening. So, is it that? It's because you know the sun has a responsibility to rise consistently every time to give us the day and night. And therefore, we look forward to experiencing it. Have you sought to find out what life is also expecting of you? That it wakes up each day and is expecting to see that self of you that speaks of the God nature that you are. Have you wondered? No. It's because we have lost track. We have lost focus of why and who we are here to be. So in this, our discourse, we are only here to question us. We are only here to question us, and if you do not find the fulfilling answers that makes you feel that, oh yes, indeed, I know me as the spirit of what? Joy. I know me as the spirit of harmony, and I ensure I live it each day, each moment of my life. And when you are in such a state of awareness and consciousness, oh, it is a life that is constantly in great joy and in great fulfillment because you are living you. You are living you. Let us take this. I would use myself as an example again when I was wanting to pursue a profession, right? At a point, it happened that marketing was the top profession that people were going all around and employing people to be marketers in their company. Because if you produce a product, you want somebody to go out there and market your product for you. So marketers were sought after as hot cake. So in wanting to pursue my first degree, I said, okay, marketing. Yes, everybody is looking out for a marketer, so let me go. I just did not look around finding what I want to be. I said, that is what the world is looking. So you see, we are externally focused. The world is looking for this, but we don't look at what am I that I can give to this life to make it better. So I went in there, started my course, and I realized in one of the classes, I just discovered that, oh, there is also psychology being run in the school as a course. Instantly, something just changed in my psyche, and I felt that, no, it is not marketing I want. It is psychology I can really operate in, because I am so keen in looking at the core identities and core issues of humanity and helping them bring a balance in their lives. So the moment I discovered that there was psychology in there, my inner identity, my true inner identity just had a resonance with that. And instantly that evening, I changed my mind from doing marketing into reading psychology. Again, to buttress this, as I was growing, spirit of inspiration, mouthpiece of God, I've been told several times that my voice is so captivating that as people hear me talk, they love the way I talk and they enjoy how I speak. So most times people would invite me, come and do this talk on my program. And there was this network or is it network marketing? Network marketing, yes. So a company does network marketing, brings a product in, and you have to go and do presentations, go and talk, and then influence people to come into the business line. So I was just getting lots of presentations to do, all because I had this ability to speak for people to enjoy what I speak about. But at the point, I just came to the awareness that Josephine is not about marketing and going to speak about people's products and make them just buy the thing. But when I finish all that, what about me? No. If I have discovered that I have the potential of speaking and making people feel inspired, encouraged, motivated, and to pursue something greater within them, then it is not going to market a product, say soap or a bottle of supplements or something, but it is to what? Speak to the inner core of people. And that is what made me have an instant change of mind to switch from marketing into doing psychology. And the moment I started reading psychology, a sense of ease, a sense of relaxed state of participating in the course was just connecting and flowing. And in there, any moment there was a presentation, everybody would just say, Josephine, you are the group leader, go and do your presentation, go and do the presentation on behalf of the class. So you must discover you and use this self of you appropriately to support and promote life. If you fail to do that, life will question you. So the story of the parable of the talents, that is in Matthew 24, Matthew 25, 24 to 30, the parable of the talents. So that's a great man, a businessman who was traveling, that's in the Bible, who was traveling, had his treasures, his great treasures, and had servants, selected 3 of the servants, and gave the first one 5 of his treasures. The second one he gave 2, and the third one he gave 1. And it was said according to each one of them's ability. According to what? Each one of them, their ability. Meaning that in life, each one of us is coded differently, is endowed differently, and therefore, if you fail to discover your own innate abilities and try to pursue that of another, you will crash. You will crash. It's about you. Who are you? What are you endowed with? Discover it, use it, and let it benefit life. So the servant that was given the 5 talents instantly went, traded these talents, and then multiplied it and had 10. The one that was given 2 also multiplied it and had 4. The one that was given 1 said, for my master, I know he takes where he has not sown. He gathers things of the things that he has not even put in place. So I do not want trouble for myself. I will just go and keep this talent, this one thing he has given me. I'll bury it here when he comes so that I give his thing to him just the way he has given it to me. If you would compare this scenario to the principle of life, as units of life to evolve, to promote life, what would you say of these 3 servants? The first and 2 did what? Discover what they have, went out there and explored. Really explored, and were able to multiply what they had. But for the last one, never sought to even discover what gift he was giving. Rather, wrapped it, went to hide it underground. And when the master came, gave back the same thing to him. And the two were rewarded and promoted, and their lives were enhanced. But for the one who hid the talent was rebuked and sacked. And this is what we as humans we are doing. Majority of us do not know the talents we possess. Majority of us do not know the talents we possess. So we are not making any good use of these talents. I would want to ask a question. Would you look for a shoe that you have desired to have? You have searched all around and finally you had this shoe, and eventually you wrapped it in a wrapper, a carrier bag or something, and went to hide it in a place where you don't see it. Would you do that? I don't think you will. But this is what we humans are doing. God, the loving, intelligent, creative spirit we choose to call God, created us and gave us treasures that is of him, it herself, that go in there and use this treasure of me that is beauty. Use this treasure of me that is strength. Use this treasure of me that is analytical, focused, reasoning, to promote your environment. And we have come and we have sat on it and doing things in the external. The time will come when you're questioned and you feel really miserable. And therefore, it's about time that we begin to discover who we are here on earth as. Live a life such that at the end of your days, when you would look back, you would really sit and have a great breather and say, this is me. This is me, and I lived it. Or your creator will be proud of you and say, this is my beloved in whom I am well pleased. Are you sure that that could be said of you? I wonder. And if it is, you know what? To live the original God idea concerning your life, God mission and purpose concerning your life, comes without stress, because it is naturally you. But when you seek to do all the other things that is externally oriented and does not resonate with your innate core identity, it's stressful. Here, Spirit of Inspiration and the mouthpiece of God, you know what? After every delivery that I do, I go into a state of satisfaction and fulfillment such that I am fulfilled. Seeing what I have impacted, talking and making people hear me, gather inspiration, gather wisdom out of me, fulfills me. Here as a school counselor, looking at the children who are now coming in and lack self-awareness, therefore making them timid, intimidated, taking them through the courses and the programs. At the end of each session, when the children come to me and tells me, Mrs. Tetteh, you know, you did this, you did that, you did that, and I am feeling this good. It is very assuring and very fulfilling. What is your life impacting? What is your life impacting? Discover you and live your true identity. And if you embark on living your true identity every step of the way, every second, every moment, you are in constant joy. You are in constant joy, and you are a well evolved soul. At the end of the day, it is not the external things you have acquired. It is not your PhD. It is not your doctorates. It is not your properties. It is not your wealth. It is these innate God abilities, these talents that were given you, and we would want to know, life would want to know how you grew in them and how you used it to promote life. This is the core reason why we are here. And if each individual is so conscientious discovering themselves and knowing themselves and living as the spirit of joy, even if you are the accountant in the office and you know that this is what is bringing me my daily bread, but you go on and haven't discovered that I am the harmonious, peaceful, joyful spirit of God. And in your office space, you are the joy that brings smiles to those who are going through difficult times. At the end of the day, it is not the transactions, it is not the ledger book that you have put in order, but the joy that you gave the depressed partner of yours in the office that keeps resonating on your mind and you feel good about it. Beloved, a life well lived is to have identified the core principles of life and knowing that we are all here as units of life to evolve and to be the promoters of life. And when you have done this, you have really fulfilled the core reason why you are here. God bless you.
God bless you. That was refreshing. A friend just said, "Is it done?" I said, "Well, let me find out whether she's done." Emmanuel, yes, it's done. Yes, so if you just joined us, this Hour of Awakening and Empowerment, and it's brought to you by Ethereum Mission International, the Center for Spiritual Empowerment. And I know you're already empowered and you are awakened to who and what you are. I mean, she spoke about love, intelligence, and creativity. And I'm certain and I'm sure you are trying to find out who and what you are in the element. So you can leave your comments and contributions on our Facebook if you are watching us live, or on our Skype at 24 Radio. Because of our time, we are unable to take calls, but of course you can still leave your comments there, and it will be addressed by any other person who comes on the show on our subsequent show. Well, I made a lot of notes. You said if you fail to do you, life will question you. If you fail to do you, life will question you. And you should also know that we are loaded and coded differently. Such that if someone has a particular talent, you should try and identify it. So the question that Emmanuel in Finland is asking is that what are some of the factors or the reasons why people are unable to identify their talent?
Okay, it's because our environment and our educational system has been so linear and we have not focused on education that would address the human being. We are not here as physical bodies here. We are dual personalities. And our core personality that gives life to this physical body is a spiritual personality. And the spiritual personality, you can't see it. It does its work through this physical. So our environment, our educational system is only focused on the things of the physical, and we have failed to look at the core identity of who we are as spirits. And therefore, we do not have any curriculum that addresses that. But in Ethereum Mission, our number one core objective is to help people find their purposes. And to find your purpose is to go identifying your spiritual innate abilities and identities of God, after which you were created. That is the reason why it is not happening in our environment, and people are not discovering this self of them. In Ethereum Mission, we have this workshop, Soul Purpose Workshop. We'll take you through it, and it will guide you to discover how you naturally operate. You see, to discover you, you would have to observe you and see how you have naturally operated all your life. And you would come to realize that, oh, I am a caring spirit or a caring person, and I have evidence of me having been caring in all the way at age 2, age 3, and as in when I cared for, and as in when I cared for. So you would give evidences of you being a caring spirit. And when you have enough volumes of you demonstrating your caring spirit, then you feel that, oh, truly indeed, I feel that this is me. I am indeed a caring spirit. And you go on, it's a master workshop. And if you'd care to participate and discover you, you would find us on our details that is possibly showing on the screen, or come to any of our branches, or even on our website. Discover who you are.
Awesome. That is very detailed, power packed. So this question is for me. You said if you fail to do you, life will question you. I would like to find out in what ways, or can you give an example of a way in which life can question you if you fail to do you?
Mm-hmm. You would begin to feel anxious. You will begin to go through states of depression. You would find a state of emptiness. Have you seen people who have acquired it all, are so wealthy, but then they still are not happy? Have you come across people like that? Thousands of people, they have all it takes, mansions, cars, everything. They are still searching. They get car A, car B, car C, possibly one car in all color shades, but they are still searching something else. They are still searching something else. It is because their innate core identity is not fulfilled. And therefore, they keep going after different things, thinking, when I get this, I am fulfilled. Your quest, it is natural for us to have this quest of seeking and doing things to give us that fulfillment. But if your quest is not connected to your innate core ability, core drive as a spiritual being, you will keep searching. And when you don't find the right path, you search amiss and you're never fulfilled. So life questions you in a state of unending search and insatiated state of being. But if you do not even have what it takes, and you have lived that spiritual self of you of bringing harmony, peace, or joy to somebody, it is your soul, and your soul feels it. It is fulfilled and it is happy.
Wow. To our viewers and listeners, I know you're already anxious. You really want to discover you. You want to know who and what you are. You want to know what you are made up of. You want to know who you are as an intelligent being, a love being, and a creative being. To know this and more, you can contact Ethereum Mission International. We have branches worldwide, and Sister Josephine will do us the honor by giving us the location. So, Sister Josephine, the location of Ethereum Mission worldwide.
So if you are here in Ghana and in Accra, you find us on the General Ankara High Street, just next to the Goyle filling station. And our contact is 0548 177 Our WhatsApp line is 0264 177 Reach us on these contacts, and then we can join you to our various platforms where you would receive all knowledge and information that grows your spirit. Also, if you are in Takoradi, we are at the Anaji Estates, okay, Dave's Street in Anaji Estate, and our contact for the Takoradi branch is 0561 166 330. So in Kumasi as well, you can find us at Adiembra at Derba Court Hotel, that is behind Dr. Badu. And the contact for our Kumasi branch is 0561 166 331. In the UK, you can find us also on 58 Gorange Park Avenue, Mitcham, Surrey. And the postcode is CR42DG. Our contact for UK branch is 020-864-66129. This is Ethereum Mission, the Center for Spiritual Empowerment. Our business is to endeavor to see that all of humanity experiences who they truly are as gods and goddesses, God beings here on earth, evolving to promote and impact life.
Great. I will still ask for your program to give us the details so that those who would like to join you on, I've forgotten the date, but in November can do so.
Yes. So I'm running this youth empowerment workshop. Okay. If you are in the house during this period where COVID is restricting our movement, we are not going to school, you're just helpless in the house, it is the time to give yourself a gift. And this is one of the gifts I am going to give you, how you will discover you. So discovering you and how you would use this discovery of you to enhance your life for greater success. This is taking place on the 9th to the 11th of November, okay, at the St. Margaret Mary Parish Hall, Dansuman, Accra. And it's a whole day's program. Parents and even the participants of our last workshop are raving and seeking when part 2 or level 2 is going to take place. So it is something you would not want to miss. If you haven't registered yet, please endeavor to register your wards or your cell to come and participate in knowing who you are, to become a great success in greater fulfillment.
Thank you. Great.
You're welcome, dear.
Wow. I wish it never ends, but of course, we will have to draw the curtains. We appreciate you so much for your time. So, to our viewers and listeners, I'm sure you're already empowered. So, you have to join us every Tuesday and Thursday at 7 p.m. Ghanaian time. And you will learn more. You will empower yourself. And, I mean, if you want to be like Sister Josephine, who knows her purpose in life, join the 3 mission. And it will
I
be
am
very
living me.
Yes, you will leave you. Thank you once again. So a happy birthday to Mr. ESV, the Confeterian Mission. I appreciate you so much. This from your family, your wife and children, and my very self. We appreciate you. Continue to be the blessing that you are. Power to you. Okay, so Mr. Joseph, we wish
Hi, dear.
you never leave us. When are we having you again?
Call for me, I'll be here.
Oh, great. That was from Emmanuel. Emmanuel, call for her. She'll be here. Thank you once again. All we can say is thank you. We are really empowered. And we will try and discover us and do us. Thank you.
Beautiful.
Take care.
Having me
All
too.
the best in your program. Bye.
Thank you so much. Bye, love.
Bye.